I think Carrie gave a new title for one of the episodes and called it The Thaw. And Chemda wanted to rename it an episode Pudding. Is giving each episode a new name something you could do each time. I think it might be fun. Love you both. And this is Launib with a black heart. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna take that.
I like that.
I like it.
Renaming the episodes is something we did organically, but we hadn't been consistent about it. But I think it is I think we've been doing it since we got that comment.
Yeah, since we got the comment, we're like, let's give it a go. Let's at least try to do that.
I guess the episode that just came out, I'm flipping these. This is the sound of pages. It was Star-Crossed Lovers and Other Strangers, episode 16. And I named it, that's right, I named it That's Not a Car.
I named it Beirut, right?
Yeah, because it's so annoying. That episode was so horrible. That was like one of the cringiest episodes of TV.
Okay, so I gotta know. First of all, thank you for that comment because that's such a fun thing to do, to try to find a different title. I never thought of doing that. I don't always love these titles. So I
think title, they often choose a title that I find stupid and a spoiler, which is why I don't know the names of the shows. Because we figured that early on. We made a spreadsheet, of all the shows and the date we were recording and the date we were releasing. We're super organized. And originally we had all the names, the titles of the shows, and I looked at it and I had to look away real quick because it had names of characters in there. Mm-hmm. So if I think Rory dies in season 2, there's a season 2 mention of Rory, I know that Rory lives till season 2.
Right. So we keep so much away from Carrie.
I know.
So much away.
And it makes me so useless behind the scenes because I'm not even looking at the comments in the chat. So once again, if you want to talk about the show, you can talk about it in the chat or you can insult me. Hemda is filtering them.
Just not in the comments. Don't write them in the comments. Write them in the live chat right now.
In the live chat, because that's what I'm not seeing. And in the comments, it's hit or miss. If someone puts a spoiler in the comment, if someone's like, I can't believe Rory dies in season 3, and then I read it, I'm like, well.
I hate that somebody spoiled that Rory died too.
Yeah, I think Rory dies in season 3. And
okay,
then,
so I love that I can't, when you say the last episode is cringe, I can't tell if you hated it or loved it anyway. But I want to expand on it. First of all, the last episode that came out was what did you call? Oh yeah, so it was about
it's the breakup.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
What's horrible about it?
Because watching someone get broken up with is the freaking worst. Are you kidding? And they had this lovely date. I think because it's contrasting what the date was. They had such a beautiful date, and then he takes her and he's like, "I'm building you a car," which sexy. And they're having this giant romantic moment and then it turns on a dime. It's so painful to watch.
And it's one of the most talked about scenes in Gilmore Girls land.
Yeah.
So